For this GTA Online video, we will be going through the event week again, and I will be showing you some of the items that you don't want to miss out on before they refresh on Thursday the 29th. At this point, I am guessing a lot of you have already seen the event week, and you'll already know how bad this one was, especially in terms of bonus money. But even with this, I do think that there is some pretty valuable things. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into it. So obviously the first thing is that the event will be lasting until May 29th, with May 28th being the last day of the event. So hopefully at the time of this video going live, you should have enough time to get most of these things, take advantage of the discounts and stuff. One thing that you might want to try and do, if you guys can, is the weekly challenge. It is a given that this weekly challenge is honestly not a good one, and this is really where the bad things from the event start, which is really weird to say because normally event weeks have a pretty nice weekly challenge, which is accessible to everyone. However, with this one, of course, you need a yacht, so already this will cancel out a lot of newer players, so definitely not very inclusive. But if you guys do have that yacht, you can do this and get $100,000 for doing it. And for bonus money following the weekly challenge, this is where things got really bad. You can see we have double money on these things here. The super yacht life missions do have that double money, which ties into the weekly challenge, of course. Like I've already mentioned, you need the yacht. The shipwrecks also have that double money. To find them really easy, I would use an external website like GTA EU or GTA Lens, really goated websites for finding things like this. And the tiny races is probably the most fun bonus this week if you guys can play with other players. It will be an adversary mode, so if you guys manage to win this in a full lobby, which is 4 players, you should be able to make some pretty nice cash. To really quickly go over the super yacht life missions, the payouts for these things, considering they are a contact mission, are genuinely not bad with the bonus money, but just having the fact that you need to earn a yacht, which will cost you guys millions of dollars, just makes them pretty obsolete. You'll see in the gameplay I did them solo and I got a pretty nice payout altogether. This was my first time playing them on this PC account. You will also unlock a clothing outfit after completion of all 6 missions. And the final bonus we also had was triple money on taxi work. Once again, a pretty bad bonus. However, this does not have any setup fees, just go to this location on the map and begin playing the taxi work. Next up, we had our discounts. We had a 40% off all of these items. You can see that the Galaxy Super Yachts do have this discount as well, which might sound really good, but as you will see in the gameplay, I did purchase the cheapest Galaxy Super Yacht and barely even upgraded this thing, and it still cost me upwards of $4 million. So yeah, probably not worth it unless you guys really want to get a yacht. The yachts were pretty cool when they first released into GTA Online all them years ago, but nowadays they don't really offer too much, and I actually do think that there is so many better properties that you can purchase now, so probably not worth your time and money. In terms of the vehicles, the ones that really stand out to me are probably the Autark, the Flash GT, and for a more unique sort of vehicle, the Vito Modern is like GTA's version of a go-kart, so this might be fun to mess around with if you guys purchase that. You can find it on the Legendary Motorsport website on the special tab. And for the final discounts, we have our gun van primary discounts, where you guys can find a free minigun and a free heavy sniper. Anything for free in GTA Online is always worthwhile. Even if you guys have already got these things, I believe you can actually get a free camo on these 2 things. So maybe if you guys wanted to customize, or even on the heavy sniper, put on some different attachments, going to the gun van and doing that will probably be a not bad idea. However, I'm assuming that you guys probably have these 2 weapons, and most likely you already have the heavy sniper Mark II, which is infinitely better. You can also get a 30% off the compact EMP launcher. This one is pretty fun to mess around with. If you guys hit vehicles, it will disable them for a short time. You can also get that 30% off grenades, pipe bombs, tear gas, and body armor. And then a 40% off for GTA Plus members only on the tactical SMG. And you can also still get that free L. Strickland military rifle. I hope in the next event week that Rockstar continue the free weapons in the gun van. I think it encourages more players to look around for this. Typically, I never really bother with the gun van. Although it is a pretty cool addition to GTA Online, I would have preferred to see much more things here. Something else that you could also do for some more money in the event was completing the FIB Priority File. This Priority File is actually a pretty nice one. It is the black box file. The bonus challenges are really simple. You should be able to do them pretty easily, but just remember you have to have the garment factory, which already costs you $2.3 million. But I think I mentioned this in the event week video. If you guys play GTA Online a lot, the garment factory is a really nice purchase. You will make that money back throughout the different events. You can of course do the standard files as well to make that money back faster. The same thing is also sort of true with the Salvage yard. This will be a good investment if you play GTA Online a lot, because every single event week, these things will refresh, and especially in this event week, these salvage yard robberies are honestly some really nice ones, because we do have 2 top tier vehicles, and instead of getting a low tier vehicle this week, we do have a standard vehicle, which means we can make a ton of cash, roughly about $1.1 million, potentially just a little bit more than this if you complete all of the bonus challenges within the robberies. In the gameplay, I did complete the Pegasi Zarusso's robbery, and once I sold this to Yusuf Amir, I made just under $400,000. And already I do think that this is so much better than all of the bonus money we got. Just completing this one salvage yard robbery, I have already made more money than I did completing all of the Super Yacht Life missions. But bear in mind, you cannot complete this again until it refreshes. Now moving on to some free vehicles in this event, we have our Lucky Wheel podium vehicle. I did harp on this in the event week, but I do think the Vapid GB200 is a really nice looking car, and considering the fact you can get this for completely free if you guys just spin the Lucky Wheel, that is something I would recommend. But with every vehicle in GTA Online, it comes down to your personal preference. Some of you guys might not even like the look of this, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I have never drove this vehicle, so I can't really give you guys my best honest opinion. If anything, I'm just basing this on how it looks. And the other free vehicle was at the LS car meet for the prize ride. For once, for the prize ride, we don't have to do this multiple days in a row. If you guys just win a race in the LS car meet series, you will get the Spectre for completely free. To complete this really easily, I would recommend just playing with a friend and taking turns winning one of these LS car meet series races. Just really straightforward, save yourself some time as well, and the Spectre is not a bad car. Moving on again, we now have our Simeone's Autoshop vehicles, with all of them returning for the event. There are some really nice picks here, so I would suggest to you to head over to Simeone's Autoshop, maybe potentially test drive some of them. If I was going to choose one of them, I would probably pick the Entity XF, such a really nice throwback vehicle. If you guys remember the old times in GTA Online, pretty much every public session was filled with this car. The standard Grotti Cheetah as well was a really nice car back in the day. This one also gets my pick. And then at the luxury dealership, we had the Anis Euros and the Autark. For once at the luxury dealership, we have 2 pretty nice cars, and because of the discounts, I would definitely go for the Autark. I also think it looks better as well, but just saving you guys that amount of cash will be really nice. The only problem here is that you cannot test drive this, and I always want to mention this, but I think this lets down the luxury dealership a lot. I mean, if we just think to other places where these cars are shown, like the LS Car Meet or Simeone's Autoshop, we do have the ability to test drive there, and you would honestly think that a place like the luxury dealership, with arguably better cars on display, would have the option to test drive. I mean, some of these vehicles on display here do cost a lot more money. I just never really understood why Rockstar did that. But then for the LS Car Meet test track, we had all of these test track cars that were removed in the past, underlined in red. For me at least, I think that the JB700 is probably my pick, but just remember all of these vehicles will be technically rare, because after this event weekend, you might not see them in GTA Online for a few weeks or a few months. For those of you playing on the expanded and enhanced edition, this premium test ride, being the Benefactor Sterling GT, is a really nice pickup, a super competitive HSW vehicle. It also sounds incredible as well. If you guys have never used this before, or maybe just want to get your first or second HSW vehicle, this would be my pick. And last but not least, of course, now we have our time trials. So if you guys have not completed these things yet, make sure that you do it before the event ends. For the standard time trial, we had Storm Drain, and the HSW time trial was North Chumash to Palomino Highlands. Just really nice for some quick cash. I always like to use the Ubermac Niobe to complete these things before the part-time. So yeah, that was really everything from the event week. Of course, like I said at the start of this video, this event was honestly altogether pretty bad, especially in terms of making a lot of money. But even still, like I've already said, there are some pretty nice things in the event. For example, that 40% off discount, the salvage yard robberies as well, and even the 2 free vehicles. I still don't think it really makes up for the bad bonuses. If anything, it just makes the event less bad, if that's even possible. But yeah, I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts on this entire event week. What did you guys think about it, and what have you guys been doing from this event to make money? Have you guys played these super yacht missions yet? I honestly do not think they are that bad. It's just the fact that you need to have a yacht to even start these things. But yeah guys, that will do it for this video. Make sure that you don't miss out on some of these different things. If you found this video useful in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I always do appreciate your support. And if you are new to the channel and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.